Hi, this is Brandon on Ellicott Road in Pomfret, New York. It is roughly about 9 a.m. Saturday, March 19th, 2022. What I'm showing here is just more harassment by the Stampones and how they're using our community's resources once again and take just no regard for their time and just even the cost of having these guys come out to my house. Some context here. I'm out rototilling. It was a nice day out yesterday. I got to do some drainage. You know, I'm just trying to grade my yard. Back here in my backyard, I got a fire pit. It's probably about 6-7 feet in diameter. Maybe 8. About 7. Let's just call it 7. 7 feet in diameter. It was all soil. I graded it with a gravel rake, and then it's surrounded by bricks. So that's what I got going. There's a burn ban. Me and my wife looked up the regulations, rules, and we found out that, one, you can have a fire if it's in a fire pit, it's clean wood, and not bigger than 3 feet in diameter. We checked all those boxes. I'm responsible for it. You know, growing up as a kid, I was a Boy Scout. You know, I was taught to be responsible for fire. That's what I'm getting at here. So that's what I got going on in the backyard. It was within, it's in my peripherals as I'm tilling here. I'm going to play this. Sorry, I'm shaking. I'm holding my hands above my head here, and it gets tiring after a while. So here I am going, doing my thing. We had some rain moving in. I just wanted to get this done. You can tell it's dusk. You'll see the cameras start to flicker as they go into night mode. It uses infrared light. This car right here, yep, that's a sheriff. That's odd. No, it's not really odd. They're out here almost every other day. You know, if I fart upwind or downwind of these guys, whatever, they'll call the cops on me. There's a fire truck. What? I thought maybe they had the wrong house. Earlier in the day, there was a house on Webster that was burning, and there was black smoke. So they were either burning tires or some sort of plastic, petroleum product, whatever, to let off black smoke like that. And I was assuming, you know, it'd probably be roughly the same address as mine on Ellicott, you know, versus Webster. But no, they're like 50-60 Ellicott. I'm like, that's pretty specific. Someone driving by wouldn't necessarily have that information. Maybe they wouldn't look at the mailbox. But I'm guessing it was my neighbor. No, I'm not guessing. I know it was Fulvio Srampone Jr. So here they come walking up. They're like, yeah. They were kind of confused. We're like, we got a report of a fire. They didn't see any fire because at this time, this is in night vision mode. That's basically embers. There was no flame even at this point. It was just embers. And I'm like, oh man. I was like, I had a campfire, and they told me, hey, there's a burning ban. Yes, I know. Here's what we read, and we're, you know, in compliance. They're like, yeah, okay. They walk back, look at the fire, and realize, speed this up a little bit. I should have it going. There's a whole lot of nothing. There was half a dozen vehicles that, well, I guess there was, you'll see, volunteer firemen end up pulling up too. But basically there was like maybe 4 or 5 vehicles in total. Maybe about 8 people that ended up showing up. And here we got, you know, the sheriffs, the firemen, and volunteer firemen, you know, that might have been sitting down for dinner, and, you know, they rush out because, you know, hey, they're on call. And it's a campfire. It's not even a fire at this point. It's embers. And, granted, they don't want to come to a situation that's fully engulfed, but still, it's wasting our community's time and resources, and just the cost to the taxpayer. Everyone should be just very annoyed with the Stampones here, because that fire truck, I'm guessing it gets like 2 miles a gallon, or 2 gallons a mile, either or. And, yeah, this is starting to cost the taxpayer a lot of money. I mean, I hope these guys are well paid. They should be for putting their lives on the line. But this has got to stop. And here we go again. Fulvio Srampone using everyone's, you know, the community's resources, just an attempt to throw some regulation at me and harass me. Well, Fulvio Srampone Jr., grow up. It's got to stop.